Hey guys, welcome back to Stacking Stocks once again as we talk about Tesla's stock shares price, Elon Musk's plan to scale Tesla to the extreme, and the company's renowned Tesla AI. Well, Tesla is the largest electric vehicle automaker, so there will always be something to talk about. And the mischievous Elon Musk always has something up his sleeves. Be sure to keep watching until the end so that you don't miss out on anything important. Hit the notification bell to get updates on more of our videos, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now for starters, Tesla has said that it could offer as a service its Dojo supercomputer neural network training. Tesla says that Dojo is on track to do something useful this summer, but its meaningful impact probably falls outside of ARK's 5-year horizon. The fund forecasts that AI as a service companies offering foundation models like Dojo could command up to $20 trillion in enterprise value by 2030. But ARK didn't incorporate neither that opportunity nor its option value into Tesla's 2026 model. Well, Tesla is ARK Investment Management's biggest investment. ARK seems to think that the value of its stake in Tesla will continue to increase since the fund has just raised the price at which it believes the stock will trade in 2026, and it's massive. ARK's updated open-source Tesla model yields an expected value per share of $4,600 in 2026. The bull and bear cases tuned to the 75th and 25th percentile Monte Carlo outcomes respectively are approximately $5,800 and $2,900 per share. So Tesla shares closed at $985 on April the 14th on Wall Street for a market cap of $1.01 trillion. If the shares soared and reached $4,600 in 2026 as predicted by ARK Invest, the market cap would be $4.65 trillion. These maddening figures are explained by the fact that revenue generated by the sales of Tesla vehicles will increase, but also by the emergence of a new cash cow activity that would be robotaxi. Tesla's prospective robotaxi business line is a key driver, contributing 60% of expected value and more than half of expected EBITDA in 2026. Across ARK's simulation set, it is expected that electric vehicles are going to constitute 57% of the company's revenue in 2026, although at substantially lower margins than robotaxi revenue. Now, Tesla was the top company in ARK Investments Management's portfolio as of December 31st. The electric vehicle maker represented 7.9% of Cathie Wood's firm's portfolio. On April the 7th, Elon Musk promised that Tesla was working on a new car, and not just any car. For Musk, robotaxi means self-driving cars, capable of operating with no one inside and able to pick up passengers and deliver them to random locations. Basically a robotic version of Uber. And that would be one of the most amazing things ever witnessed. The robotaxi Tesla is working on will be a new model with a completely new design. But Musk didn't provide date of entry into production and didn't show a visual. The serial entrepreneur, however, did say that Tesla cars will be able to drive themselves by the end of 2022. Full self-driving is expected to be the key for any robotaxi endeavor. In addition to robotaxi, ARK also sees lowering manufacturing costs for Tesla vehicles and the company's investment in Bitcoin as positives that will contribute to the stock price surge. Since 2017, Tesla's capital expenditure per incremental unit of capacity has improved from $84,000 when the Model 3 was ramping to $7,700. In last year's model, the company estimated that Tesla would spend $6,000 to $8,000 per incremental unit of capacity in 2025. However, given its much better than expected capital efficiency, the firm now assumes that Tesla will spend $2,000 to $7,000 per incremental unit of capacity in 2026. Such a significant drop in cost should allow the manufacturer of electric vehicles to considerably improve its margins and consequently its profits. Tesla currently has 4 vehicle production plants located in 3 continents, which are the Americas, Europe, and Asia. These enable it to serve the major markets where demand for electric cars is strongest. The more important takeaway is that capital no longer is a bottleneck limiting its growth. Instead, Tesla should be able to grow as quickly as management bandwidth and supply constraints will allow. As for the impact of Bitcoin, ARK announced that it took into account the high volatility of the king of cryptocurrencies. Though Tesla cannot mark Bitcoin up given current accounting standards, ARK assumes that investors will incorporate Bitcoin's impact on enterprise value at its market value in 2026. All these are just part of Tesla's bigger master plan to dominate the global auto market. But these are just a snippet of what customers and investors should expect from the EV giant. Keep watching as we uncover Tesla's massive plan to scale operations to the extreme. So Elon Musk signaled plans to scale Tesla to the extreme while teasing the release of Tesla's Master Plan Part 3 on Twitter one day before opening the automaker's first European factory. Musk revealed on Twitter the themes that will dominate the next installment in Tesla's long-term playbook will be artificial intelligence and scaling the automaker's operations. Musk informed the Twitter community that Tesla's main subjects will be scaling to extreme size, which is needed to shift humanity away from fossil fuels and AI. The plan may detail what extreme size looks like for Tesla and outline the automaker's strategy for scaling its manufacturing and supply chain amid a global pandemic and supply chain crunch. But the giant EV maker has been making some progress lately in terms of scaling operations. Sometime last month, Tesla opened its factory in Europe where Elon Musk handed over its first ever production cars produced there. The $5 billion factory in Berlin is slated to produce more than 500,000 electric vehicles annually in a bid to compete with Volkswagen, which is the largest automaker in Europe, and its $100 billion investment in EVs. Well, from what we've witnessed over the last couple of years, Tesla does have what it takes to compete with Volkswagen despite the production and supply constraints that have marred its progress. Recently, Tesla idled its round-the-clock Shanghai Gigafactory for 2 days amid a rise in China's Omicron cases and supply chain constraints. That factory produces about 2,000 vehicles per day and exports a significant number of Model 3 and Model Y vehicles to Europe. The first two parts of the Tesla's master plan proved to be an accurate roadmap to the development of the company's products and technology. The first part, which was a 2006 blog post called The Secret Tesla Motors Master Plan, outlined Tesla's proof of concept. A decade later, Musk's master plan update, called Part 2, discussed plans to develop battery storage and launch new models, including a battery electric pickup truck and SUV. Now that the company is nearing the end of the second part, Musk took to Twitter to begin teasing Tesla's next chapter. This is also the first time the master plans will focus on separate Musk companies, fueling speculation that he may intend to create an umbrella company to keep all of his companies under one roof. However, the tweet's reference to SpaceX and The Boring Company could also allude to future collaborations between the companies. Master Plan Parts 1 and 2 were very important pieces of literature in Tesla's history that laid out its plan to achieve its mission through a rough product roadmap and technologies to focus on. While there have been a couple of hitches along the way, Tesla has progressed through those plans quite nicely, and it's now arriving towards the end of Part 2, hence why Musk is announcing the upcoming release of Part 3. Now, 2022 for Tesla is all about scaling production and delivering. There will be no new product launches as global supply chain issues and a semiconductor shortage have nuked Tesla's plans of launching the Cybertruck, the new Roadster, and Musk even said currently it doesn't have bandwidth to work on the sub-$25,000 hatchback that he had announced in September 2020. What do you think about Elon Musk's plan to scale operations to the extreme? Will Tesla pull it off? Please let us know your opinions via the comments section. We appreciate the support and thank you so much for your time. Stay safe and we'll see you next time.